I got into this role, and I founded TSBC 4 years ago, because I came from the background, or I've sat in the seat where most people in this conference have come from as well. I was kicked out of school when I was 16. I battled a 4-year drug addiction, crack cocaine addiction. I was a very entrepreneurial drug addict, but found myself quite homeless and squatting. And I think part of that was the triumph over adversity has really given me that energy to know. You know, when I sold my first business for 7 figures, it didn't involve any people, it was just an idea. How did I get to that point? Get myself into university? How did people recognize me as a human being and not as a service user? That was a really important milestone, and it's all to do with purpose. Nothing to do with business, incidentally. It's to do with purpose. What do I enjoy doing? The fact is, I enjoyed business. You know, it's the only subject I turned up to school for before being kicked out. We've helped 1,000 people over the last 3 years, not just set up business. It was finding purpose. Business was a catalyst, like it was for me, you know, but we've had people going to jobs, working in entrepreneurial businesses. They've set up their own social enterprises. Some people have gone back to school to learn because they realized that IT was something they needed to learn before getting a job. And we've stayed with them. And I think that's really important. When you've got a stable and supportive environment around you, you can build on that. And that's what we do at TSBC. It's one of our 4 core values is to stabilize someone's environment before they set up a business or progress. Can you imagine being homeless, battling a drug addiction, having a child, all of those things at the same time, and then trying to set up a business? It's pretty much nigh on impossible, because you've got some day-to-day survival needs, don't you? And I think what the strength of what we do is, because I have experienced that myself, we help people stabilize their environment. You know, I had the director of the job centre in my office yesterday, and I said to him, mate, I can't wait till you sort out how to do joined up working. Seriously, I've got service users here that the probation service doesn't talk to the drugs. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is, you know, and this person is on my course, setting up a business and doing really well, by the way. You know, I gave the person a tenner, and she came back the following week with £300 in her pocket, legitimate, with all the receipts. You know, that person can create their own job, and the job centre's demanding them to go back into sign on. It made no sense to me, you know. But I had a very understanding director of the job centre sitting there. He said, this is how you can work the system. This is the language that you use. And it was very clever. You know, when you get people on side and people are on your page, you can create change, which is the other thing that we do. And it's about bringing the 3 forces together: business, government, and entrepreneurs. I think for us, those are the 3 things that make the world move around. Big, small, large. And most people have this massive fear about business. Fear. 89% of the people, when we've looked at the stats, are scared. Why? It's a bloody recession. I don't know if I can do it. Could I survive? What happens if I fail? All these questions that people ask. Well, you're not going to bloody know unless you go and try. There's 4 things to it: stable environment, positive role models. We try and reduce the gap between aspiration and opportunity, and for that you need a map. We get on trains and buses every day, don't we? Alright? And you know that that bus stop is going to stop at that stop, and then the 3rd one down the road is yours. Well, the 3rd one down the road in this journey could be your own business. It's a map. We just need a map. We just need to know how to get there. So that's how we try and reduce the gap between aspiration and opportunity. Just trying to make it simple, map it out for you. And the 4th thing is incentive. There is nothing, and I tell you, there is nothing in this world that has more incentive than running your own business. And it's not about money. Every milestone, every bit of effort that I've put in, every email that I've sent, every phone call that I've made, and you see something happen as a result of that. You see your rewards every day. When you're in a treatment system and you're reducing your methadone script or whatever, sometimes you can't see that, there is no real incentive, or that you can't actually see tangibly the results of what you're doing. yes, it's amazing. You know, I've seen people completely clean up within weeks of doing one of our courses. I'm not saying it was me. I think the treatment providers did a fantastic job. We worked in partnership, joined up working again. They're very important. I meet so many entrepreneurs every day, and they've come from similar pasts. You know, they've had criminal records, or they've had barriers that have stopped them going to get jobs, or they've just had a fantastic idea and they've gone and made loads of money, which is nice as well. It's creative and innovation, and they understand. It's not about a process. We have to interview somebody. If they fail their CRB check, oh no, that we can't employ that person. They find a way. Do you know what I love about small businesses and putting people into jobs in small businesses? When somebody says no to you, an entrepreneur will say, let's find a new objective. They will turn that acronym of the word no into something completely positive. No stands for new objective, and that's how we've always kind of operated. If somebody puts a barrier in front of you, you find a way around it. So that's what we've done. We've set up a tool for everybody on our courses to set up a business plan, which is that simple. That's all it is, guys. It's what is your idea? Why are you doing it? Where you're going to do it? Who's involved? When you're going to do it? What research and what follow-up do you need to do? 20% planning, 80% delivery. A lot of people spend too much time writing a business plan and writing it all down without bloody going out and doing it. The whole fun of business is going out and doing it, really.